So I thought. That's Kevin January. Scarlet. Stupid.
I'm gonna get him.
She's scared of those goats.
She's herding the goats. That doesn't look very scared to me.
Are we ready?
Yes.
Are you ready?
We've got
All right,
24
guys,
people.
We have a few things on the outside. This is going to be a hay ring now, a hay ring. It does have a little bit issue on the bottom now. Y'all need to see your bottoms. A little bit rusted down, not too bad. But it is what it is, and bent right there. All right, got a hay ring now. Y'all, I don't know what it's worth. My husband ain't here, so we're going to get it right now.
Yeah.
All right, $50, 50, need to be 60. I 50, need to be 60, 60, $50, need to be 60.
Quit shaking so it's not
50, need to be 60. I 50, need to be
Concentrate.
60, 60, $50, need to be 60. 50, need to be 60. I 50, need to be 60, 60, $50, need to be 60. What are you shaking for?
I'm freezing.
Freezing. Don't you work out here?
And I'm trying to like concentrate really hard to get my hands still and it's not working.
I have 50, need to be 60. $50, need to be 60. Poor Shayna's like shivering. 50, need to be 60, guys. On the hay ring now. $50, need to be 60. I have 50, need to be 60. 60, $50, need to be 60. I have 60 right there. Miss Tammy, I've got you. 60, need to be 70. I have 60, need to be 70. 70, $60, need to be 70. I have 60, need to be 70. $60, need to be 70. 70, $60, need to be 70. 60, need to be 70. I have 60, need to be 70. 70, $60, need to be 70. $60, need to be 70. I 60 need to be 70. 70, $60 need to be 70. 65 right there. Miss Tammy, you got to come back in. I need 70. 65 need to be 70. 70, 65 need to be 70. WW's in. Miss Tammy is out. 65 need to be 70. 70, 65 need to be 70. I 65 need to be 70. 65 need to be 70. I 65 need to be 70. 70, 65 need to be 70. 65 need to be 70. I 65 need to be 70. 70, 65 need to be 70. 65 need to be 70. I 65 need to be 70. 65 need to be 70. 70, Miss Tammy, I got 70. WW, you got to come back. 70 need to be 75. I 70 need to be 75. 75. $70 need to be 75. I 70 need to be 75. 75. 70 need to be 75. 70 need to be 75. I 70 need to be 75. 75. 75. I 70 need to be 75. 70 need to be 75. 75. 75. 70 need to be 75. Y'all, I'm fixing to drop the hammer. I have 70, need to be 75. 70 need to be 75 on the hay ring now. 70, Miss Tammy's in at 70, need to be 75. WW, you're out. You're out, WW. 70 need to be 75. 75, 75. 70 need to be 75. 70 need to be 75. 70 need to be 75. 75, 75. I have 70. I need 75. 70 need to be 75. 75, 75 now. 70 need to be 75. I have 70 need to be 75. 75. 70 need to be 75. I have 70 need to be 75. 70 need to be 75. 75. 70 need to be 75. Sell it right there. Miss Tammy got it. Buyer number 6192. $70. Miss Tammy got it. 6192 is our buyer number for $70. All right, guys, I believe they're calling this a hay feeder. And that very well could be. It does not have the tote in it. This is just the wire now. It's just the wire. They're calling it a hay feeder. Buy it as you see it. All right, guys, I don't know what it's worth, but I know you could put some hay in it, and you sure could feed off of it. All right, here we go, guys, on the hay feeder. Now, I'm not able to type anything in from where I'm at, so y'all going to have to do it all on your own now. All right, on this basket, wire basket, $10. 10 need to be 12 and a half. I 10 need to be 12 and a half. 12 and a half. $10 need to be 12 and a half. 10 need to be 12 and a half. I 10 need to be 12 and a half. 12 and a half. $10 need to be 12 and a half. 10 need to be 12 and a half. 12 and a half. 12 and a half. $10 need to be 12 and a half, guys. $10 need to be 12 and a half. 12 and a half. 10 need to be 12 and a half. $10 need to be 12 and a half. I 10 need to be 12 and a half. $10 need to be 12 and a half. 10 need to be 12 and a half. 12 and a half, guys, on the hay basket. $10 need to be 12 and a half. I 10 need to be 12 and a half. 12 and a half. $10 need to be 12 and a half. $10 need to be 12 and a half, guys, just on the wire basket. $10 need to be 12 and a half, 12 and a half, 12 and a half, $10 need to be 12 and a half, 10 need to be 12 and a half, I 10 need to be 12 and a half, 12 and a half, $10 need to be 12 and a half, 10 need to be 12 and a half, I 10 need to be 12 and a half, 12 and a half, $10 need to be 12 and a half, 10 need to be 12 and a half, I 10 need to be 12 and a half, 12 and a half, $10 need to be 12 and a half, $10 need to be 12 and a half, 12 and a half, 12 and a half, guys. I'm fixing to drop the hammer. Nobody's bidding. I have $10 need to be 12 and a half, 10 need to be 12 and a half, 12 and a half. Yeah, you can do a lot with it. I have 12 and a half right there. 12 and a half need to be 15. 12 and a half need to be 15, 15. 12 and a half need to be 15. 12 and a half need to be 15. I have 12 and a half need to be 15, 15. 12 and a half need to be 15. 12 and a half need to be 15. I have 12 and a half need to be 15, 15. 12 and a half need to be 15. 12 and a half, guys, need to be 15. I have 12 and a half need to be 15. 12 and a half need to be 15. Fixing to drop the hammer. 12 and a half need to be 15. I have 12 and a half need to be 15. So right there by our 80-20, by our 80-20, Chambry Smith, C-H-A-M-B-R-E-E, if I'm saying it right, Smith. Got that for $12.50. All right, guys, we're going to move on over to the tank. Did you say what size tank this is?
300-gallon tank.
All right, it's a 300-gallon tank. 300-gallon tank. Now, I don't know what's in it. You're going to have to buy it as an auction tank, okay? Auction tank.
This says 265 gallons.
Okay, 265 gallons. Y'all see that? See all of that? That's what was in it.
Lid and everything.
It says rotating the wrong way. It does have the lid and everything, guys. You're buying the tank. Now, you're buying as is. I don't know what all was in it. You buy it as you see it. All right, guys, 20 bucks. 20 need to be 30. 20, would you be 30? 30, $20 need to be 30. Yeah, 20 need to be 30. $20 need to be 30. 20 need to be 30, 30, 30. $20 need to be 30. Yeah, 20 need to be 30. $20 need to be 30. Yeah, 20 need to be 30. $20 need to be 30. Solid money. Ain't backing out, guys. 20 need to be 30. I have 20 need to be 30, 30, $20 need to be 30. I have 20 need to be 30. 20 need to be 30, 30, 30, guys. 30, 30, 30. 20 need to be 30. $20 need to be 30. I have 20 need to be 30. $20 need to be 30. I have 20 need to be 30, 30, $20 need to be 30. 20 need to be 30, 30, 30, 30. 20 need to be 30. I have 20 need to be 30. I have 20 need to be 30, 30, 30. $20 need to be 30. I have 20 need to be 30. $20 need to be 30. 20 need to be 30. I have 20 need to be 30, 30, $20 need to be 30. 20 need to be 30. I have 20. It is empty as far as I know. $20 need to be 30. I have 20 need to be 30. 20. Yeah, it's empty. It's empty. I have 20 need to be 30. I have 20 need to be 30. $20 need to be 30. Fixing to drop the hammer. Nobody bids. 20 need to be 30. I have 20 need to be 30. 30. $20 need to be 30. 20 need to be 30. 20 need to be 30. 30. 30. 30. What's wrong with you over there? Y'all, usually I'm the cold one. $20 need to be 30. I have 20 need to be 30. Put it on bar 12. Bar 12. All right, guys, here we go. Let's see what we got here.
It is foot chain link fence.
You're correct, Chad. It would be a perfect. Hey, it's 6 foot chain link. It's wire for a fence now. It's wire for a fence. Can y'all see that? Why does it look so dark to me? Can. There she goes. Rolling, 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 rolling. All right, guys, I don't know what it's worth. So it looks like it's in pretty decent condition. It's 6 foot chain link, chain link fence. All right, here we go, guys. I don't know what it's worth. I got 20 bucks. 20 need to be 25. 20 need to be 25. I have 20 need to be 25. $20 need to be 25. $20 need to be 25. 25, 25. I have 20 need to be 25. $20 need to be 25. I have 20 need to be 25. 25. $20 need to be 25. Solid money. Ain't backing out. I don't know what it's worth. I'll either win or lose on it, guys. 20 need to be 25. I have 20 need to be 25. $20 need to be 25. I have 20 need to be 25. 25. $20 need to be 25. I have 20 need to be 25. 25. $20 need to be 25. 20 need to be 25. I have 20 need to be 25. 25. I have 25 right there, Miss Tammy. 25 need to be 30. 25 need to be 30. I have 25 need to be 30. 30. 30. 25 need to be 30. I have 25 need to be 30. You want to kick that other thing over this way? 25 need to be 30. 25 need to be 30, 30, 30, 25. Else bids 25 need to be 30. 25 need to be 30. Miss Tammy, write your, oh, I got your number there. 25 need to be 30. 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 Sell it to Miss Tammy for $25 by our $61.92. $61.92. All right, guys, this is a Colbert. Does this say the size of the Colbert?
Yes, it is a 10-inch pipe.
It's a 10-inch pipe. Y'all see that?
I think
I don't know how long it is. Looks like it's almost 20 foot. I think it's over 16. Yeah, about 20 foot. All right, it's a 10-inch pipe, guys, 10-inch pipe. All right, here we go on the pipe. I don't know what it's worth, but hey, it's worth at least 20 bucks, I figure. 20, need to be 25. 20 need to be 25. $20 need to be 25. 20 need to be 25. 20 need to be 25. $20 need to be 25. I saw with somebody the other day, they plastered it and they made their posts, their fenced columns.
Oh, yeah.
Out of it. All right, 20 need to be 25. 20 need to be 25. 20 need to be 25. 25. No, it looks pretty solid. $20 need to be 25. 20 need to be 25. 20 need to be 25. $20 need to be 25. 20 need to be 25. 20 need to be 25. 25. $20 need to be 25. 20 need to be 25. Anybody want in? I'm gonna drop the hammer. 25 right there. Teresa's in at 25. 25. You're gonna have to beat her bid at 30. All right, I have her at 25, but you're going to have to beat her bid at 30. 25, you can be 27 and a half. 27 and a half, then she'll come back in at 30. So I have 25 right now. I'm not going to take her bid unless I have to. I have 25. 25, guys, need to be 32 and a half. 25 need to be 32 and a half. 25 need to be 32 and a half. 25 need to be 32 and a half. 32 and a half. 25 need to be 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 32 and a half. 32 and a half. 25 need to be 32 and a half. So right there, 515. All right, guys, we're going to move in. Give us just a few minutes. They're going to finish setting up the saddles and we'll get started. Everything's going to go the same way it always does, even though it's kind of quiet around here. It'll all be going just the same. So give us just a few minutes. We'll have a goat moment. There's our goat moment. Da 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 da. They're all running in. All right, guys, be back in a minute. Toodles. WW, the mower deck is not for sale at this time. The mower deck is not for sale at this time. All right, we'll be back in a little bit. Toodles.